Theatre. The Lion King. The Playhouse, Edinburgh. Neil Cooper. 5 stars. It really is a jungle out there in this latest tour of Disney's epic staging of the company's now quarter-of-a-century-old Hamlet-inspired animated feature. And Julie Taymor's production puts flesh on the bones of Roger Ralis and Irene Mecchi's book about Lion Cub Simba's coming of age in the face of betrayal, exile and death in a quite spectacular fashion. It sets out its store from the start with the world music chorale of Circle of Life, Elton John and Tim Rice's opening number that incorporates Hans Zimmer and Lebo's Nants Igonyama. This heralds the ark-load of creatures who parade through the auditorium in a rousing display of communal coexistence. This makes for the start of a vivid morality play, with Taymor and Michael Curry's puppet creations navigating Garth Fagan's choreography across the landscapes of Richard Hudson's Max Ernst-inspired sets. These are framed by the dazzling washes emanating from the entire spectrum of Donald Holder's lighting design. The first half is carried largely by Jean-Luc Guizonne as Simba's father Mufasa, Richard Hurst as his scheming brother, Scar, and Matthew Forbes as Pukka Hornbill, Zazu. Joshua Moabi and Marianne Pititiku more than hold their own as young Simba and young Nala, one of 5 teams of child actors playing the roles during the show's almost 4-month Edinburgh run. The second half sees Deshaun Young take up the mantle of grown-up Simba with a muscular verve that finds romance with Jocelyn Lenty's Nala. Almost 40 performers make up the life-size menagerie beyond, with the trio of malevolent hyenas hiding out in the elephant's graveyard as a grotesque gang of power-hungry desperados. Despite such biblical largesse, things never feel overloaded or bombastic, and while brush strokes are necessarily broadened for a family audience, there are nuances within that. A sense of nobility and community pulse the lore of the jungle story with a sense of internationalist pride that goes brilliantly beyond the call of the wild elsewhere. For more on this story, visit the news article link.